This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Hey, what about getting a promo for that Angel Chronicles podcast?
I could have sworn we had one.
Did we? I didn't think so. I think we've just been winging it. Anyway, it's not going to look good on our review. Anyway, welcome to the Angel Chronicles. I am Phil. Joining me as always to welcome the new senior partner is...
Hey y'all, it's Lilith Hellfire.
We're going to talk Angel Season 2, Episode 15, Reprise. Not surprise, Reprise. So, see, I have actually my notes up this week. Aren't you proud of me? I have it up. Originally aired February 20th, 2001.
Oh, wow. So this is a Tim Minear written story, so it shows because Kate's here.
Oh, her next to last appearance, yes.
And we almost never saw her again. But she's in a bad way this episode, so it kind of makes sense.
Well, yeah, she can't kick off the force.
Yeah, you really can't get mixed up in supernatural forces without, stuff going to Hades.
They're like, we're kicking off the force, Fox Mulder.
Oh, and fun fact about this episode is that David Fury, one of the writers and producers, actually is in this episode. He's the first worshiper that we see or whatever.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's David Fury. So
oh yeah,
I thought that was cool.
He was on the list, yeah. Yeah, it opens up with those two guys trying to sacrifice, the goats or whatever?
A goat, yeah. It's that's so racist.
What, against goats?
Against people who practice magic.
I guess. But it's just so funny. It's what are you doing? We don't know. How do you not know? It's in Latin. They just told us to sound it out.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, then Angel, he smashes everything to hell. So.
Of course. Letting out all that sexual tension.
Because he's not a eunuch.
Which we'll get to.
Cut to Angel Investigations 2.0. There was this chick named Stephanie Sharp who now doesn't have that third eye in the back of her head. And she's but then Miss Sharp's not paying the bill. Yeah,
the mom's just no, my husband says you guys must be shysters. I was I would have been would you like us to put the eye back?
Yeah, I know. Frustrated Gunn kind of leaves to patrol the neighborhood because he's got to let out his sexual tension too.
Mm-hmm.
So then we cut to Wolfram and Hart, and it's Lindsay and Lila discussing the 75-year review, and all the employees are scared of being literally cut.
Oh yeah, and even Lindsay's telling Lila, it's oh, you think little things here and there are gonna make us look that much, make anyone look that much better in front of the senior partners? No.
Somebody's sacrificing their firstborn, so
Oh yeah, they said what's his face? So got his firstborn out of daycare to sacrifice. She's brown noser.
And they kind of talk about Darla and Drusilla. Chekhov's gun at this point, really.
Chekhov's gun, then why is it Lindsay about to go off? I don't know what I'm
saying. Cut to Angel, and he's all lonely and depressed, and he's thinking about all his failures and shortcomings, and he's actually asking Kate for information.
Oh yeah, about Wolfram and Hart, and she's
yeah,
saying I'm getting fired.
Yeah.
And much in Lilith Hellfire fashion, how is she dealing with her upcoming appearance before the internal affairs? She's drinking.
Hey man, when in Rome, do as Romans do. And then she kind of also realizes that Angel locked the lawyers in to be killed. So she's I don't think I'll ever be helping you again.
Oh yeah,
peace out, homie.
Because he's who killed all those lawyers? Yeah, Darla and Drusilla. And she's oh, it's funny because my guy's telling me they were locked in. They had to break out.
So, what's a sad, lonely angel to do but head on over to Curitas to talk to the host?
Oh, no. First, doesn't he go Oh, does he go to Caritas first, or does he go to Wesley and Cordelia?
I thought he went to Caritas first, but maybe not.
I can't remember. Maybe.
Because he gets the information, but it's a busy night and it's full of lawyers, and
oh yeah,
doesn't really have much to give him. And then he goes, well, actually, a senior partner, like an actual senior partner, will come to Earth to conduct it. It's just like, wait, what?
Evil. I know, it's so funny. He's like, I can't tell you what I read from them, but I can't tell you what I've heard in the men's room.
So Angel's kind of putting two and two together about the rituals. And he's like, oh, they're just trying to score brownie points before the partners arrive.
Mm-hmm.
And then the host is like, yeah, once a partner is on Earth, he can actually be killed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Band of blackmail and home office are important.
But I think that's when he goes to Cordelia and Wesley. He's like, you took all the good books.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And Cordelia gets in his way. He's like, don't make me move you.
But I like when Lindsay actually goes home and Darla's, there. And he's giving her that human blood. And then we learn that, sadly, Drusilla won't be coming back to LA.
Yeah, she abandoned Grandmama.
And then she starts going through his briefcase because reasons.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then he goes take a shower because he always feels dirty. She's like, why do you always take a shower? You're never dirty. I'm thinking, get the hint. He wants you to join him.
Oh, she got the hint. She just didn't care about the hint.
He dropped it. She just don't care.
She ain't picking it up.
Yo.
We kind of see Kate facing the review board of her internal affairs investigation. And, she can't really actually say what's going on because they'll lock her up in a loony bin.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, it's probably just your father's murder. And then they fire her and they're like, yo, we need your badge and your gun, sister. Your badge and your gun. So then we cut to Angel going to the bookstore. He visited 50 years earlier.
And the same guy's still there.
Yeah, because they're trying to exorcise that demon from the Hyperion Hotel. So that's a run through.
He's like, that's so funny. He's like, how'd that go? Everyone got eaten. Oh, I'm sure you tried your best. Nah, actually, I just let them die.
Yeah, so now he's looking for, senior partner info. And, they wear a ring that allows passage to hell.
The guy's like, you changed my life, right before he gets stabbed in the back by Darla.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we learned he's got to take the ring. He needs the glove.
The power glove.
I know. I was like, get the NES out and the freaking mat. Anybody else have the mat to the Nintendo?
I did. My cousin did.
Yeah. The accessories were great. Anyway, yeah. So poor Darla. Darla takes the glove.
Yeah.
Cut to Virginia. I'm like, you're still here? Really?
Well, not for long because
no.
Wesley popped some stitches, in the whole confrontation with Angel, so.
Yeah, she's upset though because he's always in danger. And she's like, I was raised by a sorcerer. I'm used to monsters, but guns make it too real. Let's break up.
Well, he even says, "Oh, you're breaking up with me," but he's like, "You knew what I did from day one."
It got too real, too heavy. She ain't taking care of Stitches, homie. Like she's a rich shelter girl. She ain't got time for your BS.
So, goodbye, rich ginger.
Oh, my favorite kind.
Lilith's unicorn. That's what she's looking for.
Anyway, we cut to Kate return to her sad, lonely, drunken apartment. And we see all the plaques and the trophies celebrating her police career. She, of course, in typical fashion, because it's corny, she smashes them. And then she sees a picture of her father and she cries.
Cries over daddy's picture, yes.
God. This episode should have been called Cliche of Cliches. Cut to Wesley and Cordy talking on the phone. They're both depressed about their lives and lack of work. They're like, it's going to get better, but we both know they don't believe it.
And he's like, I don't think I'll come in tomorrow. And she's like, okay, that's probably a good idea. Feel better.
And then she gets a call from Mrs. Sharp who says she'll pay if she comes over. But, because she's being threatened to call by a demon.
Yeah, which snaps her neck right after she makes the call.
Never trust a demon.
Nope.
Then Lila gets her review. Well, she was headed to her review, and she gets approached by Angel.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, he sneaks up on her, and he's like, "What's the matter, Lila? You're not parking in the underground parking garage anymore."
Yeah. But then he sees Darla in the crowd, and the two fight while the senior partner materializes. Security guards attack Darla after Angel exposes, the vampire. They douse her with holy water or whatever.
Oh, man.
And so Angel... And Lila, that was weird.
Lila's like, "Stake the bitch," and Lindsay just, like, backhands Lila.
And then, so Angel actually does get the glove away from Darla, and he tries to go at the demon throat. The senior implodes, but, it sends Angel out the window.
Angel just goes through the senior partner, which he kind of does, and he goes, falls all the way off down to the ground. That had to hurt. I know it won't kill him, that had to hurt.
Yeah, he hits the ground, puts on the ring, causes the elevator doors to open at the foundation.
Wait. Who? Wait, let me set this up for a second. Who was in the elevator, Lilith?
Of course it was Howland Manners. Of course. You thought he was going to go away? Not yet, anyway.
I remember the first time I watched this, I saw him, I was like, "Oh, yes, Howland!"
And then Angel's all confused, and he's like, "You should be dead." And he's like, I am?
He's like, "I am, see?" He's like, "But my contract..."
He's like, "But, this isn't marriage. This goes beyond the grave."
He's like, "Oh, yeah, my contract extended beyond death."
He then offered Angels, his trip to home office. He's like, "But it's one way." He's like, "I don't care."
Yeah, I'm in the hell.
So they're having this little talk, and it's kind of cute, actually.
The elevator seems to be moving down, but
it's really moving sideways. It's fine.
Like just shaking and making. It's like that commercial. You ever see that Doritos commercial where the kid's like, he's like, "Here," he's like, "For Doritos, I'll let you use my time machine," and the guy gets and then the old guy comes out. He's like, "Oh, Bobby, you're so old."
Yes. This podcast is not sponsored by Doritos, but if they would like to sponsor us, they are more than welcome to. I love Doritos.
Oh, all right, me too. Especially more if you pay us.
Okay, calm down. This isn't Wayne's World. Where was that? Oh, and then he's like, they don't have a plan for something as simple as winning, or whatever. That conversation was so weird.
Yeah, it's like we don't need the wins. Basically, he's like, humanity. We don't work in spite of humanity; it works with us.
Exactly. He talks about, when the first caveman killed his neighbor, evil existed in the hearts of humans. As long as that evil exists, Wolfram Hart will be there and can never be destroyed.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, well, he's not wrong technically.
I mean, basically, he's just like, we don't have to worm our way into humanity. We're already there.
Exactly. The door opens, and then Angel prepares to leap into hell, only to find he's exactly where he started.
The same street. I think he even sees the same bum walking by, so maybe a second or two has passed since those doors closed.
So plot twist, home office is Earth.
Oh, they're going to LA.
Well, yeah, that too. Like I said, LA is a hellscape. # change my mind. So Holland basically finishes by telling him that every single human in the world has evil inside of them, and if they didn't, then they'd all be angels. And then, Angel lets the glove fall to the floor of the elevator, leaves, and he's like, "There's no big final battle to be fought." And Holland's like, "Peace out, homie," as the door closes. And that's like, whoa. Okay, so we're in season 2 of this show. This is our big bad, and he's just basically saying we can't be defeated.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of effed up.
Was this the episode 2? Did Holland say something to him about his role in the apocalypse or whatever?
I thought let me look at my notes. I don't think this is the one.
Okay, because I watched this one and the next one back to back, so I can't if I confuse things.
Yeah, so this really makes him really hopeless, and he's just really in despair, and he's just kind of looking at humanity, and yeah, we're effed up. Humans are kind of messed up. And so he goes to the hotel. Kate's calling. He doesn't pick up.
Well, here's the message. Oh, I trusted you.
Yeah, and she's like, I'm killing myself. And then Angel loots the machine. Upstairs, he finds Darla. And then he's like, he wants to feel something. So, she wants to feel something. So, Angel kisses her. And he decided that nothing he does matters anymore. So he might as well do what he wants. But she, pushes him away. But he's like, we doing it.
I know, that got kind of aggressive. I mean, well, besides throwing her through that glass door, I mean, getting aggressive.
Yeah.
Almost uncomfortably so.
And then there's that storm that that's going on outside, and then he wakes up, gasps, and clutches his chest. And I'm like, it's too late to clutch your pearls, homie. You did what you did.
Well, I always took that as they were trying to set it up as a cliffhanger. It's like, did he just become jealous?
Exactly. Oh, so this is the only time that technically one of the senior partners appears on screen.
Okay.
On screen. That's the important part. Yeah. This episode also kind of reminds me of the episode Surprise from Buffy. Very similar. And then this is the last appearances of Holland Manners and Virginia Bryce. So.
Yeah, I was all excited. I remember the first time, like I said, when this originally aired, that Holland was back, and it's like I kept waiting for him to come back. I was like, where'd he go?
This episode had quite a few kills, but that wasn't the point of the episode. So I kind of liked that they were kind of all in the background or whatever.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool. And then I just love that we actually had somebody performing Peaches and Herb's Herb Reunited.
Oh yeah.
That was freaking hilarious to me.
So yeah,
that's pretty much it. This is a really kind of downer episode, talky episode, but I kind of like the Birdie episodes of Angel, to be honest.
Well, it's kind of maybe just because I watched them back to back today, but it's just this one and the next one kind of work together because this one kind of hits rock bottom, and then the other one just shoots him back up,
Yeah.
But yeah.
And also, I got my Vampire Diary vibes. I was like, oh my god, that's Leah Pipes, a girl that used to play Tammy on the not the Vampire Diaries, the originals. I was just like, oh, it's so funny. Yeah. When you go back and you watch stuff, you're like, I know you.
But, I mean, maybe it's just looking at it 20 years later, but, I kind of got it a little bit back in the day, but, just rewatching the end of this episode, I'm like, did you get, rapey vibes?
Yeah. But it was 2001. People weren't worried about it. Josh Keaton was a golden boy, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a little aggressive, a little uncalled for. But maybe that's their standing agreement. We don't know. It could have been their standing agreement.
Yeah, true. I mean, they were together for a while.
So, I'll just glaze over that. The dialogue, it was okay. Nothing really stands out funny haha to me. Mm-hmm. I don't think this episode should stand out as haha funny to me, but it's just solid dialogue, but nothing to write home about. But I did like the plot and the pacing overall, so I'm gonna give this a B+.
I'll probably give it a B.
Okay. We're around the same page here.
Pretty good. Like I said, I don't know. So I get what they were trying to go for in that ending, but I was just like, ugh.
Yeah. It was great to finally have Darla and Holland back, and I like that they both came back at the same episode. So.
Yeah, and just Lindsay nursing Darla back to health,
she really needed it, but
all in.
He's a sucker.
All in white, laying on his couch. Who's she kidding?
So yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, let us know what you thought.
That's right.
There's so many ways you can do it. Bill even has a list about it.
Oh, do you want me to do that now?
I mean, no rush.
No, I can do it now. So we're done?
Yeah. I mean, my favorite scene is Holland showing up in the elevator and then, basically telling Angel, you can't win.
I mean, that was the biggest surprise is Holland showing up, but it makes the most sense because it's it's Wolfram and Hart. Yeah, that probably was the best scene. What did you think of the sex scene, Lil? I know you love those.
See, that's the thing. It's not really a sex scene. It's just that roll over in the morning and you're in a shirt with a sheet wrapped around you. You know, very PG-13.
I know, but again, it's the WB. This was wasn't this like an 8 o'clock show?
Yeah, I know. But yeah, like I said, I totally thought that was a little aggressive, and it kind of did raise my eyebrow at the time and during my rewatch. So
I mean, just the vibe was bad enough, but then when he just whips her through that glass door, it's like, ugh.
Yeah. So that was not the way to end the episode for me personally.
Yeah. I mean,
that's why it's a plus, not an A-.
I know. I mean, if she had just been a more willing partner, yeah, I think it would have worked a lot better. And again, we know where that goes.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, if you want to send your thoughts on this episode or anything coming up, I mean, we still got a few weeks left. Send your thoughts, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/AngelTVPodcast. Also follow us on Twitter @AngelTVPodcast. Follow us on Instagram, CL Sidekicks. And can resurrect it, and it'll keep coming back in an elevator. Capesandlunatics.org. Work in progress.
Yes, it does transcend death. It does.
You can subscribe to our YouTube channel and the Capes and Lunatics weekly newsletter. Just went up today. capesandlunatics.home.blog. Call our voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And yes, we take personal checks.
Venmo, Cash App, all that.
You can watch us live on the Cape Facebook, Twitter, and at Get Vocal, getvocal.com/channel/capes. All right. Lilith Hellfire. Where can people find you in your little black dress?
If you nerds want to pretend to be sick and have me nurse you back to health, drop me a tweet over on Twitter @Lilith Hellfire, or you can find me on the gram @Lilith Hellfire69 for my sidekicks and Capes and Lunatics piece.
I'm sorry, she was wearing a red dress, not a black dress.
Whenever I can find a black that's as dark as my soul, that's when I'll truly be happy.
I can find a dress that can... Never mind. Crush some souls. Lord. Anyway, thank you for joining us once again. Join us next time when things get a little more cheery and someone has an epiphany. We're going to beat you over the head with that a couple times in the next episode.
Drinking game!
A bunch of eyeballs, epiphanies, a miracle or two. A couple of reunions. Kind of fun stuff. But until next time, remember, we help the helpless, so help ourselves.